This lecture consists of topics such as power, influence, negotiation, conflict. It is easier for most people to talk about sex than about power, even if the definition isn't that exciting. Power is the capacity that A has to impact the behavior of B, so that B acts in accordance with A's wishes. This implies a potential to influence and a dependency relationship. Probably the most important aspect of power is that of the function of dependency. So the greater B's dependency on A, the more power A has over B. Therefore, I say to you, my fellow students, do not give up your personal power. There are several types of power. You will see coercive power, which is based on fear, reward power. Legitimate power is commonly used in organizations where someone is authorized to have power over you. Informal sources of power include expert power, which comes from being or knowing something special. Skill power. Referent power is based on identification with a person who has the desirable resources or personal traits, such as a movie star. Everyone wants to look like a movie star. These folks have influence over you, therefore they have power over you. Dependency increases when the resources you control is important, scarce, and cannot be easily replaced. If nobody wants what you have, it's not going to create a dependency. Similarly, if something you have can be found anywhere, you don't have much power just by having it. One of the most costly and destructive abuses of power is that of sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is the unwanted activity of a sexual nature that affects an individual in the workplace. This is usually considered unwanted and hostile. Many organizations suffer with employees who are constantly complaining of sexual harassment. When people get together in groups, power will be exerted. When employees in organizations convert their power into action, they describe them as engaging in politics. Political behavior consists of activities that are not required in your role within the organization, yet politics is a fact of life in every organization. Organizations are made up of individuals with different values, goals, and interests. This sets up the potential for conflict over resources, departmental budgets, space allocation, project resources, salaries, increases, performance reviews, etc. There are no clear-cut guidelines for political behavior. But ask yourself whether any political behavior conforms to standards, to equity and justice. If you want things to be done in a group or an organization, it helps to have some power. As a manager, you want to maximize your power. You'll want to increase others' dependency on you. By assessing behavior in a political framework, you can better predict the actions of others and use this information to formulate political strategies that will gain advantages for you and your work unit.